sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch in up.
Ready, set. Check right. Come on, set.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Gentry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Ready?
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Raider
Here we go,
first down.
set.
They'll go again with Gentry. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Ashton Gentry. Touchdown, Ross.
Ready. Yellow, 43, ready.
On play action, Young.
When that play was over, I mean, look at the sideline. Like, the entire team is signaling for safety. I think he was just able to escape the end zone and save giving up 2 points.
Look wide, get this one complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready, 38. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Down, set.
On the handoff, this is Gentry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Moving to his left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Samuel has it working the middle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down.
To throw is Young. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another.
We are through 1. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Raider first down.
Come on.
First and goal at the
To throw is Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's...
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 4-yard
Ready.
line.
Catch, ready.
Back to throw, Young. He'll get it to Bowers on the screen. Oh! taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Look at play action with Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Set, ready.
Now Genty. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Pickup makes it 3rd
Go
and
now,
8.
touch.
Throwing is Young. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is incomplete. Out.
Check right.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drop. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Walter Nolan in there on the stop. From the 33, here's second down and 7. We'll keep it on the ground with Genty. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down, Vegas.
Good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Moving left. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 46-yard
From the
line.
46. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Third down. They need 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Set, right.
Now Young. Samuel there to make the catch. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Vegas
Come on,
first
set,
down.
touch.
Young. Forced out wide. Off he goes. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Here we go.
At the Cardinals 20.
Throwing on second down. Young escaping to his left. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
18.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Raiders first
Set,
down.
ready.
Here's Genty. And that big offensive line. Clearance.
Here we go. Set.
A run. Genty. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Down back at his own 9-yard line.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
On second down, Young. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
14 yards. And the Raider first down.
On the ground, it's Genty. And that's a nice job, something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Now, get to Genty running right. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
Jalen Thompson
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
brings up second and 2
Go now. Hut.
at their 49-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's good.
Here we go.
Las Vegas
Here we go.
first down.
Here's Young to throw. field, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
They'll run with Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Shot. 17. Come on. Set. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
A second down throw for Young. And he's in. Touchdown, Vegas. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. Here's Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Leads to second down at the 10-yard line.
A handoff, running left is Genty. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshow. Brings up third down.
Ready.
Once again, it's Genty. And good work defensively to stop this one after a gain of 5, and it will be fourth and long.
A gain of 6
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A fair catch here. Called for. On first and 10, it's Genty. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Here we ready.
A run here with Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raiders first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's in! Darnell Washington.
Let's go. Red 38. Set. Go.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshow. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And
minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
They'll run with Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Now it is first and goal.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready, ready.
Here's Swift. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down. The kick is perfect. Right.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40, hut.
Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a
up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I bought through north to the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Ashton Genty. Chalk it up for a 59-yard touchdown. The Raiders bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And here's the Falcons wideout. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the LA Rams. And it's Kyron Williams. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Rams have won 3 straight since falling in the season opener.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium.
On the double. Set. Ready.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. From 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 flat. Cut, cut.
Here's Young. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Down. Set, cut.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
pickup of 3.
Let's go.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it.
Formation for the Raiders.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Their own 6-yard line.
So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll go again with Genty. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Keeping on the ground with Genty. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Come on, set. Yellow, set.
To throw, Young. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Young. Whoa. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
Ready?
Here's Genty. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Harold Landry, they're on the tackle. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. To throw is Young. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Vegas.
You ready?
Now Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Torrance Armstrong in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as the drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Genty. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He'll get this out to the left flat. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down. First and goal, Raiders.
Ball red. Ready?
Back to throw. Young. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Second and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Throwing is Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
A run. Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here. Able to... Young to throw on first and 10. Open man is Besh. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now Young trying to hurry his guys to the line.
And the Raider first down.
To the air now on first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. Now he's loose down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big-time play for Vegas. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there.
A dive, and he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Las Vegas. On the ground, it's Genty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Genty. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Andrew Makuba from the safety spot to make the stop. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. At their 48-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Another toss to Genty. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. Second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Now Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. 15 yards through the air. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Young. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Down. Set.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
On the ready. Let's go next. Ready.
Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Vegas.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2. From the 33, here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Genty. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Genty. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. First and 10.
Here we go.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Down. 52 foot set.
On play action, Young. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. A run out of the gun for Genty. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ashton Genty.
Okay, right? Come on. Hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready.
Throwing right. It's taken in. He's to the 15. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown.
Ready.
quick throw over to Samuel. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down. Here's Young. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
There go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down.
Set. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Let's go.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Cut.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Here we go. Set. 45. Wide. Ready. Ready.
Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country and get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause I won't stop. Hey, lady.
Film rooms are...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up.
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to...
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Football League brings us to Southern Nevada.
Switch, yellow. Here we go. Set.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ready.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that run. Good for a Raider first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Look at play action with Young. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pesh. And a penalty flag down in the backfield. They finally get him down, but I'm not sure if this is going to stand. They get the guard, Jackson Powers Johnson.
Drill, 52. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this one complete to the rookie from Wisconsin. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean,
Come on. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Broncos.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
so these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Genty. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw, Young. They'll get it to Bowers on the screen. He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. This one caught at the 4. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, green. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
There isn't much room for error when
Ready. Come on. Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Ready, ready. 52 blue.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Fight. 97, 53. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They run out of the gun with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a
3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Down. Ready.
To throw is Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take the... They'll start on the ground with Genty. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Let's go. Cut.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Raiders send their punt team out. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That's a nice job of making things more met.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Young to throw on 1st down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Ready. Set.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And a fair catch is taken.
Check right.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. And he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 37.
They'll run with Genty. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Another Raiders first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and
throwing on second down. Young going up top. That is brought in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Ready?
Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here's a second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12
Young
at the 33-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It is third and long.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Now Young. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Las Vegas, first down.
Ready, set.
They'll go again with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Raiders, first down.
On play action, Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Now give on the ground, and he's into the end zone. Young to throw on first and 10. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Young. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. They get 18 on the pitching catch. First down, Vegas.
It's a gain of 18.
Blue check.
And the Las Vegas first
Here we
down.
go. Set.
Here's Swift. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
On second down, Young. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
He was brought down at the 26.
Now second
10
and
yards
inches.
on the pickup. It's second and inches.
50, green.
Swift. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
On the set.
That's another Raiders first down. First
Let's
and
go.
10 at the 24-yard line.
A run with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Another try, second and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up
Here we
second
go.
and 10 at the 24-yard
They'll stick to the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here's a big one. This third down.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
Right. Check pink. Set. Red 38. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not. This one, a win for the Raiders. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. They were able to hold on and come away with the victory.
essay. Fall back and get fall back and get back, 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 fall back, 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 back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really, really, really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way, way back, back, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap. You said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, like say that, lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that, say that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses, the only way she getting back in it, fall back and get fall back and get back, 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 fall back, 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 back. Fall back and get back, do-do-do. Fall back and get back, do-do-do. Fall back and get back, do-do-do. Fall back and get back, back. Fall back and get fall back and get back, 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 fall back, 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 fall back and get back. Fall back and get
You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding